everyone! I'm back! Today we will have another lesson, and that is about giving the value of a number expressed in exponential notation. So, ang nakaraan nating video is about base and exponents. Dinescribe natin kung ano yung base and exponents, and gayon naman is ibibigay natin ang value ng number expressed in exponential notation. Recap lang tayo ng konti sa nagdaan nating lesson. So, we have here, that is about base and exponents. So, we have here 4 raised to the power of 5 or 4 to the 5th power. So, ang tawag natin dito is, tinatawag natin siyang exponential notation. So, ito yung shorthand way of writing repeated multiplication. So, ito yung shortcut ng pagsulat ng repeated multiplication. And, ang number natin dito sa baba is, what happened to my marker? Ang number natin sa baba is, tinatawag siya na base. And ang number dito sa taas is tinatawag na exponents. So, ano yung base? Ang base natin is, siya yung number na ginagamit as a factor. Siya yung number na minomultiply. And ang ating exponents is, siya yung nagsasabi kung ilang beses natin imomultiply si base. So, si exponents yung nagsasabi kung ilang beses mo imomultiply si base sa kanyang sarili. So, ang ibig sabihin nito is, 4 is used as a factor 5 times. And ang kanyang factored form is 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4. So, si 4 is i-multiply natin sa kanyang sarili ng 5 times. Ito yung kanyang factored form. Ngayon, ang pag-uusapan natin is about value. So, ano yung value ng ating 4 kapag i-multiply natin siya 5 times sa kanyang sarili? So, yun ang magiging lesson natin for today. So, bago natin hanapin ang value ng ating base, dapat muna natin i-remember ang mga points na to in dealing with the exponents. So, number 1, any non-zero number with a zero exponent is equal to 1. So, kahit anong base mo, ano yung base number mo, kapag 0 ang kanyang exponent, ang kanyang value is always 1. So, tandaan natin yan. Kapag merong 0, kahit na 1 trillion pa yan siya ang base mo, ang value niya is still 1. So, for example, 1 raised to the power of 0, ang kanyang value is 1. 100 raised to the power of 0, ang kanyang value still 1. 1 million raised to the power of 0, ang kanyang value is 1. So, remember that. Remember always na kapag 0 ang kanyang exponent, ang kanyang value always 1. Now, let's go to number 2. Any base number raised to the exponent of 1 is equal to the number itself. So, kahit anong base number raised to the exponent 1, ang kanyang value is same lang sa kanyang sarili. For example, 1 raised to the power of 1, ang kanyang value is 1. 100 raised to the power of 1, ang kanyang value is 100. 1 million raised to the power of 1, ang kanyang value is 1 million. So, kung ang kanyang exponent is 1, ang kanyang value is pareho lang ng kanyang sarili. So, ang value niya is just like the value of itself. Now, let's go to number 3. So, medyo tricky itong number 3. Negative number multiplied by a negative number, the answer is positive. So, kung negative yung base mo, for example, this one, kung negative yung base mo, and kapag ang iyong exponent is 2 or squared, ibig sabihin, ang iyong sagot is magiging positive. Kasi negative 1 raised to the power of 2 or negative 1 times negative 1 is equal to positive 1. Or any negative number raised to the power of 2, ang kanyang sagot is magiging positive. Just like this one, negative 5 raised to the power of 2 or negative 5 squared, ang kanyang sagot is positive 25. Kasi negative 5 times negative 5 is equal to positive 25. Now, let's go to our example number 3. Negative 10, kita ba sa baba? Wait lang. Hindi ko napansin. Ayan. So, negative 10 raised to the power of 3 or negative 10 cube. Ibig sabihin, i-multiply mo siya 3 times si 10 sa kanyang sarili. So, negative 10 times negative 10 is equal to positive 100. Positive 100 times negative 10, kasi 3 times mo siyang i-multiply, positive 100 times negative 10, ang iyong sagot is negative 1,000. So, ano yung point dito? Ibig sabihin na kapag odd number yung exponent mo, like 1, 3, 5, and so on and so forth, basta odd number yung exponent mo, kapag negative yung base mo and odd number yung exponent mo, ibig sabihin ang kanyang sagot is magiging negative number. And then, kapag even naman yung number ng exponent mo, just like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on and so forth, kahit na negative pa yung base mo, ang kanyang sagot is magiging positive. So, tatandaan natin yan. Kapag add yung exponent mo, of course, automatic, ang kanyang sagot is negative. When we are speaking about negative base, ha? And kapag even naman ang kanyang exponent, of course, ang kanyang sagot is magiging positive. So, ito yung mga points na dapat nating tandaan in giving the value of a number expressed in exponential notation. So, ngayon is ready na tayong magbigay ng value ng number expressed in exponential notation kasi naintindihan na natin yung mga points na dapat nating tandaan. Ayan, so meron tayong mga examples dito. Kailangan natin siya i-solve kung ano ang kanyang value. Ito yung kanyang exponential form and ibibigay natin ang kanyang value since naintindihan na natin kung paano magbigay ng value ng exponential notation. So, meron tayong number 1, negative 8 raised to the power of 2 or negative 8 squared. And number 2, negative 3 to the third power or negative 3 cubed. Number 3, 1,000 raised to the power of 0. Number 4, 59 to the power of 1. And number 5, 1 to the 8th power. And number 6, 2 to the 9th power. Ibibigay natin ang kanyang value based sa ating napag-aralan. Number 1, ano yung value ni negative 8 squared? So, dahil napag-aralan natin na kapag ang kanyang exponent or ang kanyang base is negative and kapag ang kanyang exponent is even number, syempre, ang sagot natin is magiging positive. So, 8 times 8, this is 8. Ay naku, wala na talagang laman yung whiteboard marker ko. So, 8 times 8 is equal to, negative 8 rather, sorry. Negative 8 times negative 8 is equal to positive 64. So, ang value ng ating negative 8 squared is equal to 64. Now, let's go to number 2. So, ang ating number 2 is negative 3 cubed. Ibig sabihin, i-multiply natin si 3 ng 3 beses. So, negative 3, ay nako, negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3. Ayan. So, dahil napag-aralan natin na kapag ang ating exponents, ang ating base is negative and ang ating exponent is even number, ibig sabihin is negative yung ating sagot. So, negative 3 times negative 3 is equal to positive 9. And then, positive 9 times negative 3 is equal to negative 27. So, ang ating sagot is negative 27. So, negative 3 cubed is equal to negative 27. Now, let's go to number 3. 1,000 raised to the power of 0. Napag-aralan natin na kapag 0 ang kanyang exponent, automatically ang kanyang value is kahit na ano pa yung base niya, kahit gaano pa yan kalaki, ang kanyang value still is 1. Ay, naku, wala na talagang ink. My God. Ayan. So, kita ba? I'm sorry. Naubusan talaga ako ng ink. Ayan. So, 1 ang kanyang value. 1,000 raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Now, let's go to number 4. So, ang number 4 natin is 59 raised to the power of 1. And napag-aralan na din natin na kapag 1 yung kanyang exponent, automatically, ganun pa rin ang kanyang value sa kanyang sarili. So, same lang ang kanyang value. 59 raised to the power of 1 is equal to 59. Ayan. Ay, nako, wait. 1 and 59. Ayan. So, kita pa ba? Bibili na talaga ako ng bago nito. So, next, number 5 is 1 raised to the power of 8. Or si 1, i-multiply natin sa kanyang sarili ng 8 times. So, 1 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, ito yung factored form niya ha. Sa gilid is ito yung kanyang factored form. So, 1 times 1 equals 1, 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 times 1 equals 1. So, 1 raised to the power of 8, ang kanyang value still 1. Ayan. So, last, 2 raised to the power of 9. So, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, si 2 is i-multiply natin sa kanyang sarili ng 9 times. So, 2 times 2 equals 4, times 2 equals 8, times 2 equals 16, times 2 equals 32, times 2 equals 64, times 2 equals 128, times 2 equals 256, and times 2 equals 512. So, 2 raised to the power of 9 is equal to 512. Wait, wala na talaga siyang ink. My God. Ayan, kita ba? 512 ang value ni 2 raised to the power of 9. Sana ay may natutunan na naman tayo sa ating lesson for today. Don't forget na meron pa tayong susunod na mga lesson. And don't forget to like this video and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to like and follow us on Facebook. Salamat sa inyong panunood. See you on our next lesson. Bye guys!